Okay, well, here it is. It's called the Rivalta. It is brand new, 100% leather, north-south, slim rectangular hands-free design. Yes, you can remove that crossbody strap you're getting included there. It has enough space and organization where you will be able to carry all your essentials. In fact, it's even got some credit card slots in there, space for your cell phones, places for you to put whatever it is that you absolutely need every time you run out the door. A rear slip pocket, all of these beautiful high-end details and hand craftsman techniques that make it such a joy to wear. And it's true, if you've ever owned one of these bags, every single time you go out, you really feel that you're carrying something special. You really do get the compliments, and so treat yourself today. It's never too early to buy some gifts. I know holidays are just a couple of months away. It sounds ridiculous, and at this price, you'll wanna take advantage. So we are at over 5,500 sold. That is more than halfway through our quantity for the day. Let's give you your options because they're all so good. That's gonna be the hardest decision you have to make, is which one you want. And you know what, truth be told, a lot of you are buying more than one today because the price is so good. So let's take a look. Patricia's iconic, I mean, this is signature Patricia Nash. This one's called Map. Of course, we have something so beautiful, so kind of edgy and a little bit rock and roll. In the hair calf on the top, you're getting that leopard with the black. So this one's leopard in our system. A brand new tooling. So if you notice, you've never seen this one before. We're calling this one gold tooled. One of the #1 most popular since midnight. And it's so funny, I placed my order at midnight in this one. This one's called Oxblood tooled. Fewer than 400 left for the rest of the day. These are supposed to last the day. Fewer than 400 remaining. We also have the iconic, the classic black. So if you can't make a decision, you can never go wrong. Have you ever seen a black with such dimension and detail? That's black. And then another one that's been super popular and beloved. This will be the final presentation. This one's called English Country, fewer than 100 left for one day only. $69.99. Of course, if you want to break that down into monthly payments, we have 5 flex pay of $14 to get it home. That's right. You only pay $14. We'll ship it out to you. This is why women are buying more than one. And if you don't want one, gift one. But at the end of the day, I've never seen prices like this for a handcrafted Patricia Nash bag. Of course, if you have any comments, any questions, we are live simulcasting on HSN's Facebook. So come on in and get social with me, and also call us. We love your testimonials and how you feel special every time you carry one of Patricia Nash bags. It's 1-866-376-8255. I'd love to hear from you. And without further ado, and celebrating 10 years as a brand herself, a happy anniversary, Patricia Nash. This is so fun and so beautiful, and what a deal. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. I can't believe it's my 10th anniversary. I mean, where did 10 years go? And happy birthday, HSN, 43 years. What an accomplishment.
So let's dive in, Patricia, because we are looking at a bag that is pretty much one of the most popular things and one of the most convenient, right? That is a hands-free bag. You can choose to take off that crossbody strap that they do get included. So that is a 22.5, and it extends all the way to 25 inches. And then you've got organization inside. So a lot of times when you see a crossbody, when you see something, especially this slim design, you think, well, there's nothing, there's no space in there. It's so smart. I think it's the north-south design, or you tell me, you're the pro.
Well, you're exactly right. I created this bag because women were saying, oh, I just want a phone crossbody bag. And, you know, it could be too thin, it could be too wide. It just has to be just right. And I have a huge phone. I have the new 11 Pro, and I have a case on it, and it fits into this bag. And I also can fit several credit cards, cash on the inside, lip gloss. On the outside, I put my keys, I put a mask, and I'm ready to go. And it's so liberating for me because I'm one of those that lay down my phone everywhere I go. And it's like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? But I still use my tote bag, or I still use my satchel, because there's a place for both things. But this crossbody bag, you don't even feel you have it on. And honestly, even when I'm walking around the office, it really is convenient just to have it across your body with all those essential items that you need. I mean, you can just see the space there. Look at that. A passport case in there. I mean, you could have your phone in there. That's a great example. You can even put the phone on the back side if you'd like.
That's
and
right.
Save the space in the main compartment for your credit cards, your lipstick. Maybe there's more things you want to carry. Maybe you want a sanitizer in there, or maybe you want, I mean, gosh, we could do whatever is essential for you on those quick trips when you're at the park. You're at a kid, you know, you're taking your children somewhere or your grandchildren somewhere, or you're going to the doctor's office. I mean, all of those trips that are just go in and out, going in and out. Wouldn't it be nice not to lug out your handbag, take all that into the store, or as I was doing, have a phone in one hand, my wallet in the other, and then, you know, trying to juggle in the store.
That's right. And so enough space for the most important things. And just like you said, I've been doing that a lot too, Patricia. I always carry a bag inside a bag. And even when I travel, I think I told you last time you were here, I had taken a trip to Massachusetts and I took one of your smaller bags. I put that in my travel bag, and now I had a night bag for every time I went out. And that's just it. You don't have to carry a big giant bag all the time. This is very popular because of the premium materials, because of the way it's finished. And Patricia, I want you to tell us all about it, because I do understand as we look at the beautiful hand-tooled ones, this is a new type of tooling that is all done by hand. And you feel it when you carry something special like this. I mean, you would never pay less than $100 for something with so much, where so much hands have participated in the creation. So walk us through, because this is such a special piece.
I mean, even putting on the logo, they've tried to convince me so many times just to sew the label in instead of putting it in with studs. And I said, no, I want it put in by studs because it just goes to that personalization of studding it in by a mallet and a hand, or the embossing of my name. Here's a new plating we just created this season. This is taking a flower that was from some tooling from like 60 years ago. And then we just made a repeat pattern on it, and we're putting it on a lot of bags for fall 2020. And we're launching it right here on HSN on this new special bag today. There you just see this brass plate, and think of it like kind of a waffle iron, of really heating that leather. Now, you could not do this if it wasn't 100% full grain leather. Because if you did, number one, it would melt it if it wasn't, you know, good, genuine, full grain leather. Or second, the emboss wouldn't stay. It would go away. So it's you have to really know what you're doing. And we do, and we use the best full grain leathers. And you know, today I actually am showing hides on the show. And I know we've had a lot of women call in and say, oh my gosh, it's lovely to see this leather, because, you know, so many people now say full grain leather, genuine leather. But when you really see the hides and you see the thickness and you see the front and back of it, you really get it, that this is a genuine thing. And we're looking at the English country. This is a new print. This is from the Cotswolds in England, and that's the countryside in England. And it's a part of the world that is just magical to me, you know, with the thatch huts. And you could just imagine the hundreds of years of buildings there. And I went into this vintage shop, and there was this amazing dress. And it was this print. It was this print. I don't know how old it was, but I said, I've got to figure out how to put this on leather. And so we did. And it's just a beautiful, romantic, easy to wear print with its blush and the yellows and a little bit of lavender, and it's all over background.
Miss Patricia, and we do have an update already. Final 50, 50, final 50. If you want that beautiful English country, you've got to be jumping in right now. This is the lowest priced handbag that we've done from Patricia Nash ever. So it's such an exciting treat. It's hard to believe that you can get this home on the first payment of $14. This is why so many of you are snatching up a couple. I want you to think of your favorite best friends or your sisters, because at this price, you are getting them something that is so meaningful, that will stand the test of time. This is a handbag that becomes an heirloom handbag. Remember, Patricia's inspired by all things vintage and all of her beautiful travels. And so this is meant to be handed down from family member to family member. It just gets better even with time. So enjoy your brand new goodie. We saved all of these wonderful items for birthday month. 714521 is your item number. All of the compliments and the questions are coming in on our Facebook. So we've got Yvette saying such a beautiful crossbody, but then again, all of her handbags are gorgeous. I'm a collector, I love them all. Hi Leslie and Patricia, I love this crossbody. That's from Geraldine. We've got some questions. Grace says, is it RFID? I don't believe so, right Patricia?
No, it is not.
This one is not. Okay, we also have another one and says, will this hold my keys? And it's pretty remarkable, right? Because for a crossbody, it holds not only, it's got the credit card slots in there, it's got the back pocket, it's got another inside pocket. It is nice and deep in that north-south design. So yes, absolutely. A passport, a phone, a lip gloss, right?
Yeah, and absolutely. And if you're someone that has maybe 10 or 15 keys or something crazy, you can always just get a little clip and clip it on the side of this. Perfect for that.
So I want to do colors, and as you can see, they're 6 1/4 inches high, about 4 1/2 wide. It's got that one slip pocket on the inside, 3 credit card slots on the other side, so you don't have to carry a wallet with this one, okay? I just want to make it clear. Wide enough and deep enough that you can hold a full-size passport. You can put a lip gloss. Yes, you can put your keys in there. It really is an awesome little bag. And yes, if you want to go ahead and remove that crossbody because you're throwing it in your travel bag or you're throwing it in your work bag or gym bag when we can start getting back to, you know, normal routines, you can remove that. This is a 22 1/2, extends all the way to 25 inches strap. Your item number here is 714521. So let's do colors again. This is iconic Patricia Nash. If you don't know where to start, and Patricia, this you picked up on one of your travels, right, to Italy? With this beautiful map?
Yes, I was in a periodical shop. I can't believe now it's almost been 10 years ago in Milan, Italy. And I was just looking for fashion magazines from the 40s and 50s. And there is this old vintage map across the table counter in this little shop with these 2 men speaking Italian all about the map. And I just was so in awe of it. I just started looking because it was a kind of a parchment paper look on it. It was old and tethered, and that's why I did it in this rust color, because it kind of reminded me of that color fading of it. And I thought, well, let me see if they'll sell this to me, and maybe I could use it on my hang tag or something. Well, I was challenged in New York by a buyer to do it on a handbag. It took me over 2 years to figure out how to execute that, but I did. Now it's become like our signature print.
Absolutely. So iconic Patricia Nash. If you don't know where to start here. It's so beautiful, and you know, it'll never go out of style. It's very classy. We also have it available for you in, and I don't think, I've never seen you do something as kind of rock and roll as this. How many did you say, Rob? Fewer than 600 in the leopard, okay? And the top flap is done in that hair calf. And then of course you've got the rest of that beautiful leather done in the black. This is the gold tooled. In the gold tooled, you will be able to see that brand new tooling, all that beautiful dimension. I swear you can't stop kind of touching your bag because it's really so beautiful and so ornate and detailed. So gold tooled. Here is that #1 most popular along with the English country. Fewer than 300, this one will be the next to go. What a way to pop any of your neutral outfits or looks, and absolutely 4 seasons out of the year. That's that oxblood tool. We also have it available for you in the black. And then, is this it, Rob? How many? English country is now gone. 714521 is your item number. I'm so excited for you to get it home, and that's just it. You know, you can carry a big giant bag if you want, but those bags are usually slouchy and sloppy. We don't feel very comfortable. You're digging, you're rummaging for your stuff. A lot of us have gotten into the habit of carrying a smaller crossbody or a bag inside a bag, and this one is just perfect. It's the Goldilocks, Patricia, because you can fit 3 of your credit cards. You have the pockets. You can put the larger of the smartphones in there, a full-size passport, a lipstick, I don't know, a pepper spray. If, you know, every time I take a walk, I've got wild animals in my neighborhood. You carry your essentials, and it's never gonna be too heavy. We've never done a price like this in a Patricia Nash handbag, and today, crazy, but you can get this home on your first credit card payment of $14. Do it today. Start your collection or add this beauty to it. 714-521 is your item number. I just love it. The dimensions are perfect and surprisingly roomy. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was that spacious.
Okay.
Miss Patricia, are you there?
Yes.
Oh,
Hi.
yeah. So I was saying...
Well, we just had a little sound issue. We're okay now.
So over 6,000, we officially crossed 6,000, my friend. It is such a popular design.
Oh, amazing. Leslie, can I show you this leather?
Yes, please.
Look at this leopard leather. I've never shown this before, but I wanted to show you this because we always talk about how it's hair on cowhide with this leopard print on it. And look at the back of it. Even the back of it is completely cleaned and finished off like I mean, it's just buttery and hand feel. But this is a leather that I got to Santa Croce, Italy. It's an amazing, amazing luxury piece of leather that even the high-end European designers use. And that is on today's special on that leopard version. So I just wanted I wanted to share that with you because I was so anxious to get it in there and brag about it because it is so amazing.
You know, Patricia, as we take this closer look, yeah, you can see, and not all hair calf is done the same way. Sometimes it's coarse and rough. This is really smooth feel to it. You can see the perfection of all of those edges, Patricia, because all of these details, right? I mean, these are artisans working in your shops, creating these bags for us.
Yeah, all those edges are burned, literally burned, but with heat on there, and then it's carefully stitched with two thick pieces of leather together. So you could just see the thickness of that leather on that flap as well as the body of it. And I'd like to point out, Leslie, too, look at that strap. This is unheard of. This is genuine leather on both sides of that strap. And think about it. That is a 23-inch strap. So that, imagine them cutting out the leather of the one side before the buckle and that other side, and then sewing two pieces together. So here's where we're just hand cutting some of this leather. Look at this old school equipment. I mean, we just really wanted the artists there to share in that old world craftsmanship. Look at that. That's how they would burn the edges of this. And the hand burnishing. When we talk about hand burnishing, it is really hand burnished. So all of this in this amazing little bag for such a great value. It's really our birthday present to you and our anniversary present to you.
That's right. And I just
watching this.
And yeah, and it's you having your own design studio, your own creations for the past 10 years. But prior to that, Patricia, you worked for some of the biggest global brands designing for men and for women. And so I just love that you are almost like an American dream. You decided to go ahead and do it and take the leap, and it's paid off. Our ladies love your bags. We love your shoes. We love your jewelry. So please get in on this at home. If you are new to this brand, Patricia Nash has done this a couple of times before, and when you get it home, you're gonna see why we're all oohing and eyeing. Yes, we'll have different silhouettes in this hour, so we've got the bigger bags if you'd like. We've got the satchels as well, but this is that perfect crossbody that you can carry and keep your essentials in for those quick trips or errands, but also if you need more stuff, we'll just put it inside your larger bag. You've got a magnetic slip closure, that removable adjustable crossbody strap. It's an easy way to stay hands-free, so when you're in the grocery store, don't keep your purse in the cart. You know, keep it on you. My sister actually got her bag stolen like that one time.
Oh, that's right.
Beautiful linings inside. And yes, for those of you asking about the space, you don't need to carry a wallet in here. You get 3 credit card slips inside, another little patch pocket, all of the depth in there to fit in full-size phones, full-size passports in there. Yes, your lip gloss, whatever it is you need to carry, hand sanitizer. We're all carrying that these days. Lowest price we've ever done on a Patricia Nash handbag. Just get it. It's such a wonderful little treat. And you know what? Squirrel a couple of these away, because we won't be doing this price again, Patricia. It's one day only. This is a $100 bag. One day only. $14 gets it home. So I know I've picked up a couple of them last night when I was preparing the hour, because I've got we're all girls in my family. So sisters, nieces, you know, what a great deal.
Leslie, I want to point out something. In between, I was on Facebook Live with Bobby, and now this, 2 people told me they bought this bag men bought this bag. They bought the black tooled and the map.
Yeah.
They said they just needed it in their wardrobe. And I was like, you know, okay. They told me, don't just talk about the ladies out there.
I believe it.
We need this too. And I believe it because I know my husband leaves his phone all over the place and would love to have a little organization. So just something to point out there that this could be really unisex on a lot of these different.
Oh, I agreed.
The map, oh, can you see it? Totally see it.
So take a look here. As we said, 4 1/4 in the length, 11 1/2 wide, 6 1/2 high, 22 1/2 to 25-inch strap. That is a leather strap. You can take it off if you want. In the inside, you have space for, and so let me pull this out because we've got a full-size passport in there, but you do have 3 credit card slots. So for those of you asking, can I fit a wallet in there? I'm sure you could if you wanted to, a smaller size wallet, but you don't need to because you can carry your favorite credit cards and your driver's license right in there. You also have on that other side another of the patch pockets, and then it's pretty deep inside. So we've got that full-size lip gloss in there. All in there, and then remember we just pulled out the passport. You can certainly put your hand sanitizer in there or a protein bar, whatever it is you need. And look, it's not meant to carry like, you know, your gym essentials, your makeup bag, all that stuff. It is for your essentials. So those things that you need to have when you're running out the door, quick little errands, you know, going to the supermarket, heading to the post office, you're gonna be able to fit all that stuff in there nicely. And then you've even got that outside pocket as well, so that you can keep your phone in there, never miss a phone call again. $14 to go ahead and get it home, free shipping and handling. It's as easy as can be. And you know what? Today, for the price that you'd get, like, you know, just, you know, cheapo handbags. Patricia, we've never done this price before. I can understand why we are, you know, rocking and rolling here.
Yeah, it is amazing value when you think again about that long leather strap, all leather, the body, all leather, underneath the flap, all leather, you know, on the bottom, all leather. And then you've got that great hardware on there. This is a super little bag. It really is. And to your point, it is not meant to carry everything. And I know it's hard sometimes to not think you have to take everything with you. But I promise you, if you try this, you're going to be hooked. You're going to be totally hooked. I mean, I've heard from so many women, and you're going to see this silhouette be out in the marketplace so much at much cheaper materials. Oh, yeah. Same or a higher price, probably much higher price on that, because it is the #1 trend for spring 2021.
I know. So let's do colors real quickly as we wrap this up, everybody. This is legendary, iconic Patricia Nash, okay? This is called MAP. Of course, don't forget, for those of you that like to walk on the wild side, or maybe you wanna buy it for, you know, somebody that's a little bit of rock and roll, this one is called Leopard in our system. It is hair calf on that top flap, and then that black genuine leather all throughout the bag as well. This is your gold tooled. Take a look at how ornate and beautiful. It looks like a piece of French wedding lace that's been molded into that bag. It's so gorgeous. Here is the next to go, right, Rob? It's gonna be the next to go. So this is your oxblood tooled, final 200, everybody, last call. And then we also have it available for you in the black. 714521 is your item number. Don't think too long, don't take too much time. We have never done a Patricia Nash bag at this price ever since Patricia got here to HSN. $14 is all you have to pay today. So please think of the people you love when you want to buy them something meaningful. I mean, for crying out loud, you can pay $69 for just a blouse. So think about what you're buying here today. Squirrel a couple of them away, put them in your gift closet.